losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so
So guys, today I am going to restore this metal cupboard of mine, and that too by using my Autobody and painting skills. What my kid has done to this cupboard, you guys can see that already. He has done some amazing paintings on it and changed the look of the cupboard. But now guys, I have painted my room to a different color, and this color is not even matching my room now. That is the reason why I am going to paint this cupboard into white. And the most important thing guys, is when you are just starting out in learning Autobody and painting, then you can practice your skills on things like this. You can hold a spray gun in your hands and you can spray the paint with it. You can take a good feel of the spray gun guys. So practicing on things like this is very good guys. Because if you do any mistake here, then it's okay. Nobody is going to eat you up for that. It is going to be a very interesting video guys. So see that you like the video now only. And if you are coming on this channel for the first time, see that you subscribe and keep that bell icon pressed so that you will not miss any of my future videos. So come on, let's start the video. So as you guys can see on this cupboard, there are stickers and many colors have been used to draw on the cupboard. They are very dark colors and markers used here, and it's not looking that good. Now on this cupboard I am going to use a normal oil paint, which you will get easily in any of the hardware shops, and that too for very cheap. So when you are practicing guys, this type of paint products you should be using, so that even if they get wasted, then it will not pinch you that hard. What brand paint I will be using, how I will mix that paint, all that I am going to show you in this video. So don't worry at all. So the first thing that I will do here is I will mask the mirror of this cupboard. And as you guys can see, I have already started with that. So you will have to mask your mirrors, your handles, and wherever you don't want the paint to stick to, you will have to cover that area. So guys, once I am done with my masking, the next thing that I will do is the sanding, and here comes my sandpaper. So here I will be using a 180 grit sandpaper. So the first thing that I will do here is I will take out all the stickers like how we do on the bike or on the car, and then I will start to do the sanding process. Now when you are doing the sanding process, see that you don't miss any of the spots. Now the surface of this cupboard is not smooth guys. It is a rough surface. What type texture this type of cupboards come with, you guys know that already. But you can't miss sanding guys, because sanding is very important. Now on this type of things you can't practice your sanding skills guys. Here we are doing the sanding because just to create that tooth, so that the paint that we spray on this cupboard will get something to hold on to. So you can't learn sanding on this type of things guys. But guys, you can practice spraying the paint on this type of things. But before you spray the paint, see that you sand the entire cupboard nicely. You can't even use a block here guys to do the sanding. You will only have to do hand sanding here.
taking shots at the enemy. I'm gonna make it to the top, leave a legacy. If I got something to say, you better let me speak. Turn it up a new degree, bitch, you ain't seen anything. I pop off with the new rock, electronic, blow the sonic roof up. I'm too honest when I take a few.
Now guys, don't forget to sand on top of the cupboard. You will have to sand that part also, because I will be applying the paint there as well. If you want, you can skip that part if you don't want to paint on top, but I will be spraying the paint on top as well guys. Now when you are painting a car guys, you will have to paint the roof as well. So that also you can practice here by painting the roof of this cupboard, and you will get a good hang of how to spray the paint from top. So once you are done with the sanding process, the next thing that you will have to do is you will have to blow out all the dust with pressured air, because there is lot of dust here that has been created through sanding guys. So once you are done blowing out all the dust with pressured air, here is my paint. It is a British Paints brand. Now the paint shop guy has told me that this is a very old company. I had never heard of this paint guys, because most of the time I was using the Asian paints, but this time I have bought this British paints. Let's see how it is. This is a normal oil paint guys. This is not an automotive paint. Let me clear that first only. This is a normal oil paint, and oil paints smell a lot. You guys know that already. And it takes a long time as well for that smell to disappear. You guys know how oil paints are. So before you take this paint into the mixing cup, see that you mix the paint inside the tin itself first. by shaking the tin like this, because you don't know for how many months it was sitting on the shelf in the shop. So after shaking the tin like this for a while, when you open this tin, and once you open the tin, you will have to take a stirrer stick and you will have to mix the paint again. Now while I was mixing this paint, I can feel that there is lots of thick paint settled at the bottom of the tin. If I take my stirrer stick out, then you can see at the bottom of the stick how thick paint is settled at the bottom of the stick. So your paint should not settle at the bottom like this, guys. That is the reason why you'll have to mix the paint inside of the tin itself first properly. Once you are done mixing the paint inside of the tin, I will take it into my mixing cup. So I will take 300 ml of paint in my mixing cup, and inside of it I will add around 10% of reducer or a thinner. I'm adding so less because, guys, this oil paint, if you add too much thinner or turpentine to it, it becomes very thin, and then the finish of the paint doesn't come out nice. That is the reason why you should be putting very less thinner in it and then mix it well. And now your mixture is ready to go inside of the spray gun cup. But before I put this mixture into my spray gun cup, I will take a dry clean cloth and I will wipe my cupboard nicely, because after blowing out the dust with pressured air, still there will be some dust that is settled on the surface of the cupboard. Now I don't want to use the expensive wax and grease remover on this, because wax and grease remover is not that cheap, you guys know that already. So I will wipe it down with a dry cloth like this, and as you guys can see how much dust is come out on the cloth. So like this type of dust should not stay on the surface before you start the paint job, guys. So once I'm done wiping this cupboard, now I will make ready my spray gun.
Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head.
So here I'm done setting up my spray gun. The next thing that I'll do is I will pour the mixture that I had prepared into my spray gun cup. So put the cloth filter and pour the entire mixture into the cup. Now from here, guys, the video is going to be more interesting. So see that you don't skip even a bit from this point. Once you are done pouring the mixture inside of the cup, you will have to set the PSI of the spray gun, you will have to set the fluid flow of your spray gun, and you will have to set up your fan width. Once you are done setting up all these three, you will have to spray the paint on the surface like this and see how much paint is coming out and in what pattern it is coming out, and also check if the paint is coming out properly in the first place. Now where I put my spray gun, I have a cupboard right next to it, as you guys can see. Most of the time, once I'm done setting up my spray gun, I spray the paint on this cupboard and I test it. If you want, you can even keep a cardboard in your spray booth on which you can test your spray pattern, your fan width, your fluid flow, and how the paint is flowing out from your spray gun. So once you are done checking all of that, now your spray gun is ready to spray the paint. So the first thing that I will do here is, guys, I will spray the paint on top of the cupboard. So to do that, I will have to use a ladder like this. So by going on top of this ladder, I am spraying the paint now. If you are spraying the paint on top of the car, then you will have to make use of a wooden stool or a bench to spray the paint on the roof of the car. But here the height is slightly more. That is the reason why I am making use of a ladder here to spray the paint. So like this you will have to learn, guys. When you do projects like this, you get a good grip of the spray gun. All your fear is gone out, because when you take the spray gun in your hands for the first time, you are scared of making mistakes. So all these things will go out of the window when you do projects like this, guys. And your confidence to paint is going to boost up, guys. So watch carefully here, guys, because here I have started to spray the paint on the main side of my cupboard. So here I will make the video slightly slower so that I can show you guys. Just watch here, guys. Once I'm done making a pass, I leave the trigger and then I press it again. So like this you will have to do when you are spraying the paint, guys. If you don't do like this, and if you keep the trigger pressed all the time, then you can get paint runs in your paint job. So you will have to learn this, guys. You will have to learn how to leave the trigger and press it back again. That is the reason why I tell you guys, practice on this type of things first. Get a good feel of the spray gun. Learn paint mixing. Learn how to apply body filler. And once you get good at all these things, then you can go ahead and paint your car or bike without any problem. You can even do that without being good at it, but you will not get a good finish if you do that. But the more paint jobs you do, you will gain experience through that and you will get better and better at it. So guys, here I'm done painting my cupboard. It took me around 2 hours of my time guys to do the entire paint job. So before looking at the before and after shots of this cupboard, I'm hoping that you have learnt a lot in this video. If you found this video useful, then see that you like and share with your friends and family. And if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, then see that you subscribe to my channel and press that bell icon so that you will not miss any of my future videos. Till then, I will meet you guys in another Autobody and painting informative video. So take care of yourself. But before you go, let's check out the final shots of this cupboard.